Cool. Okay, well, welcome back everyone. I forgot what stream number we're on now for our Guildmaster game, but we're probably closing in on 10. So let's get started. As you might remember from last time, we just finished off a mission to get a helmet. I think it was a helmet anyway. And all of our characters had a level up to do. So we're going to start by doing that. We'll do the Scoundrel first. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to change my OBS settings because I can hear myself echoing. Okay, that's better. So level 5 Scoundrel. So we get a choice of 2 cards here. Okay, so Cull the Weak. Attack 4. +2 when it's adjacent to my enemies. On your next 6 attacks targeting disarmed and mobilized or stunned enemies, or Visage of the Inevitable. Kill an adjacent enemy. That's pretty good. When it's adjacent to one of its allies and also adjacent to any of mine, move to poison. I'm going to go with the extra poison because I can target everyone this way. So move to poison, pull on the invisibility cloak, say. So let's do that. Now, what am I going to swap out? I think we basically swap out Special Mixture. I lose 1 movement, but I could target more enemies. So let's do that. Okay, Tinkerer. We'll come back and do the perks afterwards. Noxious Vials. Or Disintegrating Beam. And move to Disarm. Just checking we don't want any of the previous ones. Probably not. Poison isn't bad with the Scoundrel. And it is an attack on the bottom. Being able to move to and disarm is helpful. Both of these cards seem fairly good for us. So Flamethrower is my other close-in item. This one just seems very, very helpful if we're dealing with skeletons and things. So I think I'm going to take Disintegration Beam and swap it out for Flamethrower. Okay, that's that one. Hatchet. Level 3. Fearsome Efficiency. Attack 6. If this attack kills the target, one enemy adjacent to the hex in which it died suffers X damage, where X is the amount of damage the target would have suffered in excess of what was needed to kill it. And it's also got a bottom attack. Or we have Sharpened Blades. On your next 5 attacks, add +1 and add wound. This one, the bottom card of Fearsome Efficiency is very nice. Attack 1, range 3, but we add 2 if we've already killed 1. So this is a nice card to essentially finish people off with. I think we'll go for that one. And what do we want to swap out? So it's either sent en masse or follow through by the looks of it. Retrieval is fairly bad as well. We're not using retrieval. I'm going to take retrieval out and put in fearsome efficiency. You'll see we've also upped to level 3 up here, so the monsters are probably going to get a bit harder for us. So whirlwind, attack 4, target all adjacent enemies. Or skirmishing maneuver, attack, move, attack. Attacking 4, targeting all adjacent enemies is quite nice. So I think we've got the stun hammer, for example, but also skirmishing maneuver isn't bad if I've got a couple that need finishing off. But what would I take out to put in whirlwind? We've already got rid of Eye for an Eye, and trample is out as well. Okay, so we might want to put trample in. Provoking War I want, Overwhelming Assault, Grab and Go. Move 4 is very helpful for us. We end up using Spare Dagger quite a lot, so I'm reluctant to take that out. I wonder if we just swap it for Overwhelming Assault. Because we now have Unstoppable Charge, which is an attack 5 without a burn, whereas this is attack 6 with a burn. The bottom matches up quite well. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to take Whirlwind. And we're going to put Whirlwind in for Unstoppable Assault. Nope, Overwhelming Assault. Nice thing is it sped us up a little bit. Okay, let's take care of some perks. So we've got the Pierce. Do we add the +3? Or should we add some pushes? I don't really want the pushes because that might make it bad for use with the Scoundrel. Stuns are always helpful. Let's do the +3. Let's take the negative scenario effects now on the Scoundrel. We're getting to the point where we're fairly strong. And if we can avoid getting accidentally cursed or anything else, that's going to be helpful. Tinkerer. I think we just add the +3 card here. There's no more way I can take out any more -1s. These are all nice, but I think I want the +3. The hatchet. Do we just swap a +1 for a +3 for extra damage? Swapping a +0 for a stun. It's going to be a little bit random, but given the hatchet is likely to be attacking the strongest enemy we have, that's probably not too bad. Okay, that's everything done. Check the trainer. Claim a reward. Unlock some more enhancement slots. I was doing some important business in the Sloshed Squirrel, and I heard some worrying news from the patrons. It seems travellers to Amber Hill have been going missing and the whole town is in lockdown. Probably worth their while going to check it out and see if we can help or make some money. Like the sound of that. Okay, everything else is done. The merchant has that new helm. Press one of your consumed items. So the power potion for the scoundrel wouldn't be bad. Or the moon earring. So then I can refresh my items so I can get my stun powder back. Counts as a spent item. Okay, I need to double check what the difference between a spent item is, so we'll hold off. Extra range on the hatchet wouldn't be bad. Okay, let's go get the blessings done. We're going to get devotion level 2 now. I'm not sure what that will do, but let's find out. Your continued donations have been a true boon to the sanctuary and to the city as a whole. This will surely have a noticeable impact on the city, but rest assured we could always use additional aid. Oh, during your melee attack, so consume cold to add +2. Interesting. I don't think we can generate cold, but that could be something that we use with the scoundrel. Okay, so what do we want to try? What did we fight yesterday? We definitely fought some of the guys on the right yesterday. So what are the rewards? Boots of Speed. At the beginning of a round, after all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your initiative by 10. Okay, helpful. During your turn, refresh 2 of your consumed items, gain curse. So we haven't fought any living corpses in a while. As much as I don't particularly enjoy fighting them, we might want to try. The ancient ruined city of Slate was once an archaeologist's dream, but now it is overrun with undead. Okay, let's give this a try. Everyone's leveled up. We've bumped to level 3. Let's go. The path leads you to a ravine with a rickety old rope bridge. It's the only way across as far as you can see. The ropes look very worn and the wooden planks rather rotten. But looking for another way across looks like it could take quite some time. Okay, what are we thinking? Are we going to cross the rope bridge or are we going to try and find another way across? We're giant inoxes. Falling into a cavern doesn't seem especially enticing. Let's try crossing the rope bridge. The rope bridge creaks and sways precariously under your weight with each step. You nearly make it across when suddenly one of the planks snaps and you fall from the bridge. You just managed to catch one of the ropes that held the plank before you would fall into the ravine. But a small pouch of gold flies from your belt and disappears into the darkness below. You pull yourself up and cautiously make it the rest of the way to the other side. You breathe a sigh of relief after such a close call and continue with your journey. Okay, it doesn't look like we actually lost any gold, but I figure we probably did. You reach the outskirts of the city and it feels more like a giant tomb in the desert than the center of a once powerful empire. Archaeologists who once thrived here have long gone, and you soon see why as you pass burned corpses peppered with arrows. Who has done this? Okay. Kill a monster attacked by enemy or allies. Never use a potion. Very unlikely to do this given the damage he's taking, so we'll take assistant. Loot new gold. Be targeted. Neither of these is particularly enticing. Being targeted by 3 or more monsters in the same round probably means we're dead. Looting no gold means we're poor. So would we rather be poor or would we rather be dead? I suppose poor is better than dead. Kill the last monster. Reveal a room. Tinkerer being an explorer generally results in dead Tinkerer. So let's try and get him to be the closer. Loot 5 or more gold piles. Collect 1 or more money tokens while you're adjacent to 2 or more monsters. So this is the only way we're likely to get this is when we try and pick up the axe. If we're picking up our favourite a lot and using it properly, we should be getting close to hitting some number of gold piles. Well, we normally average about 3, I guess. Let's try Hoarder. And we're ready. Into dungeon. See what it looks like. Oh well, this is pleasant. Well, this is new to me. Undead with flaming bows. It looks as if their arrowheads may be explosive. Try and split up if possible. Lovely. Okay, so the good news is we're probably only dealing with 2 rooms. So let's have a look and see what we want to do. So this is a 6 damage trap. Okay, so the obvious thing to do is work out how to push something onto the trap. Now the living corpses largely don't move very much. But it has 15 health. So brute. So you have a move for... You could push him into the trap. But I really want an attack and a push. Do I have a move and a disarm by any chance? Move 2, shield 1. If I then hit you for 3, I would be very close to killing you. So I don't think I need to worry about this guy. He's probably not going to get close enough to me. So Brute, you go over here. Tinkerer, you go here. This guy looks like a good target for a stun shot. We'll just stun him for the moment. So, you want the favourite. What's the most damage I can do? And then on the bottom. So just an attack 1. With a range of 3. Attack 5. So he's going into the trap. He's getting stunned. Attacking 1. Attacking 5 with a range of 3. There's only one trap, right? Yes, there's only one trap. At +2. So what do we want to do? So if we're going to stun this guy, that means we have to try and put probably plenty of damage down onto this guy. Or we might not have to stun this guy. 1, 2, 3. So the Tinkerer can stun any one of these. So he gets pushed back. So do I have a pull that I could use? So what if we did this? Pull the skeleton here, and then Visage with Inevitability. That gets rid of it. Hatchet, you get the favorite. And Fearsome Efficiency will deal out some damage. Tinkerer. I could Ink Bomb, but I don't think I want to. And I need something on the bottom. His current hit points are less than 5. So that's not going to do too much. But moving 2 and then disarming. So stun shot, something. Move to disarm. Takes out the skeleton fairly early. Then the next turn, the brute can come around here with his attack, and we can pile into either one of these two. I think that seems okay. Hopefully no one should be close enough to these guys to deal any damage. Okay, let's see how we get on. Okay, so the problem is the living corpses are going to move 2 this turn. Bone Ranger elites are targeting 2. The living bones is targeting 2. Okay, so if I get up close, that should mean that there's nowhere for this guy to go. Let's find out. Continue. Everyone is going late-ish at least. Kill one adjacent normal enemy. I'm going to take you, pull you here. And we're just going to make sure we get rid of you. Now, so the living bones are going to move 2. So I can stun this one with the Tinkerer, that's okay. What do I do about this guy? So if the brute goes over here, he pushes that guy into the trap after hitting him. But then the living bones still hits this. So I think I need to use the invisibility cloak is really what I'm saying here. I'll end the scoundrel's turn. Hatchet, I need you to play your favourite. So now the brute is going to be able to do 3 damage, and then this has got 6 damage. So I do need to get 1 more damage onto this guy in order to make sure that I can kill it without a good roll. So that's 6, and I need to deal... So we dealt an awful lot of damage there. I am going to use this and pull back fearsome efficiency. So we can get it in next turn with the favourite. Tinkerer. So these guys can move too. So I need a stun over here. Actually, hold on. Should I stun here and then move to and disarm? I think we should do that. Because the next turn I can use the Tinkerer's Immobilize to keep this guy pegged in place so we can do some more wallops too. End Tinkerer's turn. So brute. I want the brute to go move here, because if I move here, the living corpse attacks me. So we're going to move here. Confirm. Get the shield. Now, if I manage to do a really good hit here, I don't have to use up the trap. That's a little bit of a shame, but never mind. Ah, he can still use his poison. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's take the shield. Okay. So this would be a +6 attack here. So that's 6 damage dealt. Now I either do Thieves' Knack or Duelist's Advance. So this isn't actually an or, this is an and. So if I did Whirlwind, can I get all the way around here and then smash the Archer with 28? Then it's okay if the Scoundrel goes later. So this would be 9 damage. Doubled makes 18. If I can get the Brute all the way around to here. And that also has the added advantage of crushing that guy. So Tinkerer. You're going to immobilize this guy and move away. That then means we have to do something about this guy. And a Toxic Bolt seems pretty good for that. So that's 2 damage. This would do 6 damage, and then the favorite would do 9. The other option is Brute. Do you have your immediately kill one adjacent normal enemy card? No, I think I like what the Brute was doing already. That gets us in there. Okay, so this guy's going to be immobilized. We are going to deal a lot of damage here, but probably not enough to kill it, because we'll do... Actually, 9, 18. Now we should deal 18 damage, so that one's done, that one's done. This one's immobilized. We will Toxic Bolt with the Tinkerer, which will do 2 damage. Which has got 9 damage left. So should we use Power Pitch? Do we have anything else that can stun? We don't. Okay, let's try and avoid using the burn cards. And it might mean we take a little bit of damage from this guy, but I think it's okay. And the ordering looks good. We need the Brute to go before the Scoundrel so that the Brute gets around to give us the adjacency bonus. Okay, we're ready. So the Bone Ranger Elite is healing 1, targeting 2, attacking 2. But the Brute may well have killed the Bone Ranger before that point. Now that Living Corpses are moving 2. So we will immobilize. Go over here. Now what do I want to attack with poison? This guy. Yes. And we'll end the Tinkerer's turn. Yes, I don't need to get any of those cards back. Brute. Now I want you to move. I'm going to take this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I've got to undo that waypoint. I need to go further. So this should have moved us 7. We don't want to push. And now let's hope we deal enough damage to kill this thing. No! Okay. We may as well use a healing potion this turn. And the very least it will take the poison off of us. And we'll end the brute's turn. Okay, we'll take 1 damage. That was annoying. Okay. So the hatchet's turn. Now I don't have my favourite. And he's taken the poison that I applied on this guy off. That's really annoying. So if I do this, we take out the... No, we don't take him out. That was a bit annoying, but never mind. So now I want to do this. Ah, for some reason I thought that was a double, not a +2. So I'm going to make sure I stun him. Ah, nice! So we hit the double anyway, so 22 damage. Hard to complain about that. Okay. Good work, Scoundrel. Thankfully they rolled a -2. So what are we thinking here? No one needs a particularly large amount of healing. We need to get out 924 damage. I could kill 1 adjacent normal enemy. No, let's save that. So what if we move 4, 1, 2, 3, disarm, Scoundrel. Now do we either want to do a wound or a single out? That's 5 damage. That's 4 damage, and then 1 more when he goes. It's either Venom, it's either... We're going to need to kill him next turn, otherwise he's going to deal too much damage to us. So I don't think Wound's going to have too much time to act. So let's just do... No, it's probably okay to do that. We'll make sure we go extra early. Okay. So Tinkerer. I couldn't put the battle bot anywhere useful because the gold's in the way. I've made that mistake before. So what happens if the Tinkerer moves 2, just doing something or the other, not particularly important, and then plays the battle bot out? 1, 2, put the battle bot there. That makes sure the battle bot absorbs the hit. Doesn't seem anything wrong with using center mass to attack here. What if I move 3, push 2, to move him out the way? The Tinkerer can then play the battle bot. Is there any way I can attack? The only problem with that is I'm putting my favourite further away from the door, so then I've got to go back and forward, so that's probably not a good idea. Let's just do the standard attack. Attack 3. So the Tinkerer's going to go here, put the battle bot down. And we'll attack. Necessary, I've also got power pitch if I just want to deal some extra damage this turn. Okay, I think that's good. So they're both moving too. And they're both going slow. Let's move here. Skip the other movement and we're going to disarm. End the brute's turn. So now I want to attack with the wound card. Confirm. Skip the rest of the movement. Do I want to use the poison blade? He's going to have 9 health left. Probably. It's not bad. Tinkerer, move here. And then summon a battle bot here, please. End the Tinkerer's turn. So if I attack 3 here, that would do 4 damage because of the poison on him. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll take that. Good job, Hatchet. Now, I think it's fine to move the Hatchet to here to collect the favourite because the Tinkerer is earlier, so the bot should get attacked. There we go. So we'll do a flanking strike and a single out here. That will deal 5 damage. Tinkerer, can you heal the battle bot? Does anyone have a burnt card that's useful for them to recover? Not immediately, because we've done fairly well so far. So heal. Loot 2. So you might as well do a move 4. And then an attack 5. You want to go as late as possible because I want to get the battle bot attacked. Hatchet. Move over here. So we're dealing plenty of damage. And your second one for the Tinkerer. You're going to be long resting anyway, so it's probably not going to matter too much. So let's just pick you and get you to pick up some gold. That's good. See what we end up with. Okay, so he's going earlier than expected. That's a bit annoying. But he should still attack the battle bot anyway. Heal 3. And we'll just move here. Four gold, that's okay. So I'm going to move up here. I just want to be near the door so that when we go in, I'm ready and positioned. I'm not going to use the favourite on him because I won't get it back. Okay, that's nice work, Gloomhaven. Thank you for the -2. And wrecking the battle bot. Okay. So I want to move 5. Over here, we might as well pick up the gold. Six damage. This won't be overkill at all. Okay. And we're done. So I think everyone's just going to long rest. And then we'll see what awaits us in the next room. Then we'll get rid of grab and go. And we'll end the brute's turn. Scoundrel. Probably do duelist's advance. Tinkerer. I want to keep disintegration beam because I think there's going to be more armored units around. So it's important to keep that one handy. Hatchet. Fearsome efficiency I want to keep. Get rid of follow through. I've kept quite a lot of burn cards on the hatchet, but that's all the high damage cards. Okay, so let's work out what the strategy here should be. So I really like Unstoppable Charge as a way of getting into the room. And then a spare dagger is reasonably nice. Hatchet, what's your longest range? This is a fearsome efficiency play, I think. Because we could 6 favourite, and then we're basically taking something out. If I do it with double throw, I literally have the ability to squish a living corpse. So where do I want you to end up, ideally, Tinkerer? So Ink Bomb is a next turn thing, as is Disorienting Flash. So if you're here, what can you see? Will it show me because the door is shut? No, it says you can see nothing. You probably want to end up there. Being able to put a mine in the doorway wouldn't be bad, but then I'd have to jump over it with everyone else, unless I can pull something onto it. Okay, so the closest the Tinkerer can get is there, because I don't think the Tinkerer has a move 5 card. No. Let's go as late as we can. And do an Ink Bomb and a Toxic Bolt. So we can move, and then we can poison something if they do manage to make it to the door. Other option with my Tinkerer is to... the burn card is on the bottom. Okay, so we'll do that next turn. What if we do this and Smoke Bomb? That means I can do something like Single Out next turn, or Smoke Bomb's a bad one. I want to go towards the end as late as I possibly can. So what about we do that? So where does 5 movement get me? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of those 2 squares. So how many movement does the Brute have? 4, right? That might be a next turn play. Do that to go as late as possible, because then we can do this early and then move to somewhere else. Okay. I think we're good. Let's give it a try. Through the door we go. I'm going to use the boots of dashing. So what do we have? Okay, this is not pleasant. A big room with a lot of skeletons. And those Bone Rangers are attacking with a range of 4, but they're not moving. Living corpses are moving 3. if I go here, can the skeletons get me? One Bone Ranger can. So, how much movement do you have here? 5. So what happens if I move backwards to force a lot of these guys further forwards? So he can move 4 squares. So that would put the hatchet in danger. So he can move 4 squares. 1, 2. So if I was to go back to, say, here. That means the hatchet would take some damage. But it would definitely free me up some space. So I think we're going to do that. Now, where should the hatchet go? So I wish he hadn't got quite next to me, because I'm going to be at disadvantage if I try and use it now. But is that good enough? Should we give it a try? I think we're still going to be able to deal enough damage to completely destroy him. So what would the scoundrel then do? Because there's nothing adjacent to her. But she could come up and then take out, get close to that living corpse or something like that. Yeah, she could get in there and start hitting that skeleton, but with the armor, it's not going to be too much. Whereas if I take him back to avoid the burn, then hit fearsome efficiency. Let's do that with the favorite. Tinkerer, if you go here, hit poison. Scoundrel, if you... Where do I want you to move up to? If you move up to there, then you go very fast next turn. you should be able to deal some damage to the extra skeleton. Good. Because a scoundrel, you need to be able to do very, very fast. So if you open wound on that skeleton, your visibility cloak is used. Then you'd have to move somewhere. You do have some jump boots, so you do have the ability to get away. So that probably takes care of the skeleton. Kill an adjacent normal enemy. Not sure I can get there far enough. 1, 2. In order to get here with the brute, do I try it, or do I try something different? What can I get as my assurance with, say, the Tinkerer? So let's do the hatchet first. You need to move 2. This is an obvious one to get here. And you don't have enough range to hit anything else when you get here. Maybe you just go later. Keep you with some assurance. You can get the favourite. That makes sure that that one dies. Tinkerer. What do I want you to do? So what am I going to do about all the archers? So this skeleton will be dead. Living corpse should have died. And then I'll be firmly in the room. So net shooter doesn't do anything because if I put the brute here, we are still in trouble. I don't need to stun this guy because him getting through the table around to my guys is hard. The challenge is going to be what to do about all the archers. Because if they can move this turn, they're going to get very, very close and decimate me. So do I need a better strategy than sending the brute into the room? Think what we can do. So Brute there definitely takes care of that. There are 3 normal archers and 2 archer elites. If the Brute's here and they're hitting him for 5, he might just evaporate. So do I have to play it more slowly? Let a few of the living corpses move through. So there's an obvious, but I've used Ink Bomb already. Disorienting Flash is a good way of stunning them, but I can't get close enough to them. So putting the Brute here seems to just be signing him up for death. We have to do something so that everyone moves in at sort of the same time. It's a 6 damage trap. What if we did something like, if I got move 5... I could put the Scoundrel here invisible. With the hope being that I can pull someone into that trap on the next turn. Someone being one of these 2. Potentially deal a large amount of damage to that guy. If I can get the Brute to go early, I also have the chance to use the Visage of the Inevitable. What if we just try and go later? So I make the Brute go with... there. The 54 might be late enough to get the archers, but it's not going to be late enough to get the living corpses. Tinkerer. If you went there and put down a trap, maybe? That's this guy that's hopefully dead. That guy that's hopefully dead. You need to move to pick up the favourite. Okay, let's try that. We've thought about this a while. Okay, so the living corpses aren't attacking. the Bone Rangers are attacking. Except I've used my pull card up that I was planning to use next turn. So if I move... If I put my jump boots on, I can go here. So it's a... How am I going to kill that guy? Because that's where the brute needs to go, right? To use his cards. I haven't done this very well. Move 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, think a bit more. Are the archers moving? They are. Not done this well. Move 5. So the plan was to move 5 invisible. The hatchet can attack that with the favourite, but I just don't think it deals enough damage. Tinkerer deals 1. Yeah, this wasn't very well done. So I think I have to use the jump boots, and I have to be getting over here. So that we can try and get rid of one of those archers. Hatchet, I need you to move here. Get the favourite back. It's not going to let me target it. Yeah. Oh wow, okay, that worked very, very well. Okay, we finally got a bit of luck. So these guys aren't attacking anything, so I think if I go here... I might just end up taking arrow damage. That might have been a mistake. Let's find out. Try and stun him. I'm going to go get the stun shot. No, we've got a double stun for next turn. Ouch. Okay, 5 damage. Battlebot's dead. a card. We'll burn a hook gun. Okay, now Brute. If you move 4... Nope, wrong one. Undo waypoint. Undo. Move 3 here. Kill this guy. Okay, you're going to use your healing potion to make sure you heal. Okay. Let's see what we think now. Okay, so what do we have left? 2 archer elites, a living corpse, and another living corpse. So stun, stun, move back. That seems okay. So I can't use that. So what does the Brute have? So I could do this with the Brute, and then that would stun this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, stun. Stun and stun. Immobilize. That's looking promising. But there isn't a normal enemy that is next to the Brute now. But I can deal a chunk of damage. Could I then do this? I could move here, poison, aim to deal enough damage here to kill it. I think that that's okay. So Hatchet, what do I want you to do? Can you move into the spot vacated by the Tinkerer in any way? 1, 2, 3. You can. So you could move there, attack, and then push. Good, then I could then push you away 1. That is a stun, and I've dealt some damage. Okay, let's see how this looks. This is starting to get very hard. So they are healing, attacking, healing. God. Okay. Let's start with the stuns. We're going to stun the elites. Cards do you have left for next turn? Got a heal 4. Okay. End. Now I said I wanted to move up to here. I want the range 3 and then push him backwards a bit. Then let's go. Now, where do I want the Brute to go? Brute is planning on moving 4. I want the Brute to end up there. I have to... If I push him, then I get in the way of the Scoundrel as well. We'll have to skip the push. Okay. Attack you. I only got that few. Thankfully I had the wind. Hold on. How do I do the favourite as well? And I've got the push active, I think. So let's hope this works. Then I can do 6 damage. Let's push him that way. Okay, good. That's not bad. So now, Brute, I want you to move 4. Don't want you to push anyone. That was nice. Okay, things are looking up a bit. It's their turn now, but though, so let's see how this goes. Chainmail. Okay, times 0. I'll take it. Times 2. Okay, I'd rather have not had that. So the problem is there's no damage here to... I've got to burn a card. Disorienting Barrage. We've got some poison on us. So I want to move 2. Poison the enemies. Damage. Okay, it's dead. We'll end the Scoundrel's turn. Okay. So now what do we do? So it seems an obvious thing to do to disarm the elite here. That just seems smart. So the brute is probably going to be the one that's taking the damage. So let's do that. So you need a short rest. There's no choice. Okay. So Hatchet, do you have anything with range 4? You need a short rest as well. Okay. Burn. Range 4, attack 3, targets 2. So that should mean I can kill both of those, then I need you to be able to run somewhere. Okay, I like that. So damage there, damage there. Scoundrel, if you move 2, visage this guy. This guy's disarmed. These 2 will attack the brute. This one is dead. Means I've got to deal with this guy. Tinkerer. Okay, obvious choice for you is to heal. Ooh. So if you won't move to disarm, move to disarm, heal. This guy dies. This guy dies. Does that change what the brute would do? Could I short rest, get Whirlwind back, and then damage over here? No, let's just keep that. So this guy's dying early. Brute's disarming. Let's get you moved 2 up. Then you can Ink Bomb next turn. Ink Bomb into these 2 next turn. Okay, good. Everyone's going after me. All allies and enemies, all allies and enemies. Okay, so this is the explosive damage they were talking about at the start. So I want a... Oh! I've got the wrong card selected for the brute. That wasn't what I intended. Go disarm. You're going to move here. Shield. End of turn. So I want to just move 2 here. Oh, I can't because it's adjacent. I didn't read the card properly. Okay, let's undo the waypoint. Think again. Adjacent to none of its allies. Okay, change of plan. We're gonna undo that as well. Undo. We'll move and poison. See if we can get lucky and get a really good roll. Good job we used the goggles as we got a +0. Okay, this is not as good as I was planning. Definitely a heal. So I no longer want to move over here because that will basically destroy the Tinkerer. So I need to pull back 1 with the Tinkerer. There and there, or do I do there and there? Let's do there and there. Woohoo! That's good. So I can now move 5. So where do I want to move to? Let's get up there to get the favourite back. Because then I can use that next turn. Okay, end the turn. Okay, we're in sight of the finish line now. Okay, need a short rest here. That's okay. So I think a nice whirlwind here would be very nice, and a spare dagger. I don't need to move the brute. Like, he's perfectly fine where he is. Disintegration beam isn't going to do anything. I need to short rest the Tinkerer anyway. It's fine. So where's Toxic Bolt? Do I still have that? I do. But I'm not close enough to use it. So it's a move to disarm. Yes, I don't have any speed boots to get me there closer. So what if I did 1, 2, 3, 4? And then I should be able to ink bomb over there to make sure that the brute just finishes them off. The Tinkerer is going to move there. So Tinkerer moves there. Then I can do Thieves' Knack and single out on this guy. Hatchet. Attack 6, range 3 on this guy seems good. Okay, this might be the last turn, and we might be doing okay. Thankfully, they're going after us, so our plans can work. So let's start with a move 4. Can I pick up the gold? 1, 2, 3. I should be able to. And still ink bomb over there. Perfect. I wanted the Tinkerer to kill the last monster in the scenario, but never mind. I think it's more important we actually live at all. Should we do this? Okay. Tinkerer did his job. The scoundrel here. Thieves' Knack, please. Times naught. Okay, so the Tinkerer might get the last kill in the scenario at this rate. Just move here. Then I'm nicely positioned near all of them, depending on what happens next turn. Favorite, go. +1, good. End the hatchet's turn. Okay, so I could finish it all off with the brute this turn. Do we want to, or do we want to try and get one more turn of looting in? I think we should try and get one more turn of looting in. Let's do that. Just hope someone's got enough cards to kill it. Yeah, we should be okay. Now, where do I want to loot? So, Brute, can you just move up there, loot that? Cool. That was nice. Round 11. Okay. Brute, you can come in and finish it off. Tinkerer, do you have your loot card left? I don't see it. Tinkerer, can you move there? Kill there. Brute. Just in case the Tinkerer screws up, you go afterwards. Hatchet, you go short rest. Fine. Take both of those. Scoundrel, you're going to pick up that gold pile. We left 2 gold piles back here, but that's okay. Okay, end selection. So I want you to move 2 here. Dead. Okay. Kill all the monsters. And the Tinkerer did kill the last monster in the scenario. Oh, the Scoundrel wasn't supposed to loot anything this scenario. Okay, never mind. We failed. Hatchet over there. Skip attack. End the Hatchet's turn. Brute. Okay, now we're on the easy bit. And we did it! It seems they return to the dust like any other undead. Now, let's see what the archaeologists can reward us with. Didn't finish the Scoundrels, we did the Brutes, we did the Tinkerers, and we didn't loot 5 or more with the Hatchet. Scoundrel did 67 damage, Tinkerer took 23 damage, wow, poor thing. We finished off a couple of awards as well. Check the time. Okay, 12 o'clock. Just try and work out if we've got enough time for one more. Let's see what the missions look like. The first item dug up from the city was an amulet with healing properties. It's now in stock. Have you ever wondered why so many corpses have a healing potion in their pockets? Okay, so no one leveled. Lockdown in Lowtown, Spice Route. The lesser of 2 evils, you shall not pass. I don't think I've got enough time to do another mission, so I think we're gonna call it a day here, and I'm going to go take care of a couple of my chores. Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in, probably not tomorrow because I won't be around, but tune in Friday if you want to see the continuation of the next missions. Have a good day. Bye-bye.